Uh, Today we're live. How's it going? Um, with BD, aka Horrorlander, and we're gonna just be talking about random stuff because that's the best way to go about a live video. And I guess
What's
there's
up,
no
man?
other way to get started with Tales from the Crypts. So BD just finished season two. I finished season two a little while ago, like maybe a month ago. But I haven't planned on watching season three until summer begins because I have a lot on my plate right now, actually. So, uh, yeah, he was just explaining some of his favorite episodes before he got on. I mean, if you want to talk about that a little bit,
Sure.
go.
First of all, what's up, Not the Living Dummy? Thanks for coming. So I think, I had watched this season before, but it was like last year. So I'm actually gonna be rewatching this season and then rewatching season three. After that, everything's gonna be brand new. So
Yeah.
season two, my favorite episode was Television Terror. That one's basically about a news reporter who goes into a haunted house and he basically gets into a lot of shit, a lot of terrifying ghosts that try to like get his ass. Um, then my second favorite was Mute Witness to Murder. This echo is insane, crazy.
Yeah, one
Uh,
second. 1 second. Can I flip this? I'm just gonna hold my phone. I don't even need it standing up.
it's
I
all
bet
good.
that's.
Let's see. Mute Witness. Yeah, it's better. Mute
All right.
Witness to Murder basically was about a girl who witnesses like somebody murder across her apartment on like her anniversary. So that one was really good. Oh, that one was fantastic actually. Um, Other one I enjoyed was actually I'll give you guys a little hint for those who end up watching this. If you guys want a really good kids horror episode, I'll let you in a little secret. It's called The Secret. It's from Tales from the Crypt season 2. Secret is about a kid who grows up in an orphanage and he is like feeling out of place. He kind of wants to stay with them, but at the same time he wants to know more about his family and where he grew up, which they keep secret from him. And then he ends up getting adopted by a rich family and there's a dark secret. The family's got some dark secrets. He has a dark secret, and that ends up with a pretty fun finish. So that one was great. And I think my personal favorite in terms of like actor was Ventriloquist Dummy because it's got Don Rickles. I love Don Rickles. He's fucking hilarious. And he's great in that episode. And it was disgusting. Like they made like a nasty ass puppet for a certain
Oh
scene.
yeah.
And the fucking lines are great. The dude calls like an inbred fucking Cabbage Patch Kid and a bunch of shit. He's like, "I'm making an asshole casserole. You're the main ingredient." It's just good fucking funny lines. And
Yeah.
then what else? Till Death is basically like Father's Day from Creepshow. If you guys like that segment, shit, it's on there. So yeah, I don't know. Those were my like top five, but there's other good ones too.
Yeah. Honestly, like on average, I feel like let's think about this. There's 6 episodes in season one, right?
Yeah,
And there's three really good ones, one kind of pretty good one, and then there's two like not so great.
yeah.
I feel like the average in season two is probably better. Honestly, there's a couple pretty bad ones, but it's out of 18 episodes, is it right? Or maybe there's more. I don't even remember.
Eight. Yeah, there might be 18.
I'm
I
like,
think like on average, I think I probably gave most of it like a pretty good. I
yeah,
like
yeah.
good. So
A lot of it's like at least a 6, which is good. Like
yeah.
I'm pretty sure with season one, I gave episodes 5 and 6 like a maybe like a 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. So that's already improvement.
There's only like 3 episodes, or like maybe like four that I like did not care for in season two,
Yeah,
or like ones I hated. First of all, four-sided triangle is horrible. Four-sided triangle is like fucking god awful. It's one of the worst things ever made. Lord have mercy, that fucking episode.
yeah.
You hated that one too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you fucking hated it.
It's so fucking bad, and it's so creepy that
It's disgusting too. That
that
makes no
people
sense.
actually people made it. Like it's like
Uh,
I know it sounds like maybe I'm overreacting, but it's like somebody had the idea. Like, yeah, we're gonna make a story, and it's about this guy who takes in this kid and wants to fuck her, even though she's underage. Basically, her his daughter, and
Yeah, she is young
like
enough to be dude's daughter. That's fucking nasty.
it's so
No, you know
gross.
what's nasty is that dream sequence. The fact that they shot that is
Oh
disgusting.
my god! Don't even remind me.
Oh my. And the scarecrow thing is so stupid. I dead ass thought it
Oh
was
my.
gonna come alive. It's the most stupid shit. But yeah, that aside, um, I
Oh, it's so good.
also did not like for crying out loud. It's an annoying ass episode. You know the dude who's managing the rock stars, and he has that voice in his head.
Oh yeah, yeah. That one is interesting because it's like
I
there's
know
a
you
couple
like
like
rock music, so I feel like that kind of gets you.
there's a couple like good cameos. I gotta be honest, but like, dude, that episode like gets on my nerves a little bit.
Dude,
But
the guy who plays this voice, I looked up the actor. He's from something. Is he from Grown Ups or he's from something? Some comedy I watched.
oh yeah,
I don't know.
grown ups. God, I haven't seen grown ups in ages. Oh my god.
I don't know where he's from, but I reckon he was in some Adam Sandler movie or something. The dude who was like playing his voice, because I recognize his voice. But
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then the one episode which I didn't like, but like now that I've been talking with like other reviewers and people in like some other chats, they all like it more. Is Lower Birth, like the Crypt Keeper origin story one with the circus
yeah,
and the
yeah.
mummy? Yeah, people like that one. I did not like it. I don't know. It felt random as hell.
Four-sided triangle, probably the worst episode by far of the first four seasons next to Deadline. What's Deadline? Is that from season three?
I think it is. I feel like I remember that. I don't. The thing is, there's so many titles in Crypt that I like don't remember it off like the top of my head. I literally
Yeah.
finished rewatching this season, and I remembered all the episodes except one. It was the switch, and then I looked it up and I remembered it's with the old man and who like switches into a young dude's body.
Yeah. And honestly, that episode's not even like bad. It's just forgettable. Like
It was
nothing
decent.
really
It was
nothing really
decent.
happens.
Yeah. The Arnold Schwarzenegger cameo in the beginning was cool. I think he produced the episode, which is cool.
Yeah, he did. He's even in the beginning when he's talking with the crypt keeper, I think.
Yeah, yeah, they're like lifting. I think he's like lifting bones. I love the Crypt Keeper cameos are like some of the best stuff in the whole
Oh,
show.
that shit's so good. It's peak. It's peak.
Yeah,
Yeah, season three. So season three, I'm probably gonna fly by it.
you
Mm,
will. The season three, what I remember liking from it is there's an episode with the dude who I think there's like a criminal who's like running away from a cop and they get stuck out in the desert and he gets like handcuffed to him. Well, that's like a fun episode.
oh
And
yeah.
then there's one called I forgot the name. It's a dude who's like there's a funeral like there's like a funeral or like morgue service and he suspects that like they're doing some shady shit and then he investigates it and it ends up like really bad for him. Like it was a fucking good twist in that one. And then there's one called is it Undertaking Parlor? It's about these like group of Sandlot kids who end up with this like they get stuck in a room with this freak ass morgue dude. It's fucking funny as hell. Their dialogue is funny as shit through the whole episode.
The kids.
Yeah, they're fucking hilarious. That's all I remember though. The other stuff I have to refresh. I started because you hit me up to go on live. I was watching the season 3 episode 1 and then I remember I was like, God fucking damn it, I want to skip that episode. It's so
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
weird.
Wait, what's that one?
I haven't finished. I just started, but I think it's a dude who's like a writer, and he's like fantasizing himself, like having like I think some sexual ass encounter with like a woman who lives next door to him, and then I think he gets like some love potion, and he like I think makes her fall in love, but then she ends up like trying to kill him. I don't know. I think that's what I remember seeing. Like
That
literally, the
sounds
beginning scene is they're in the kitchen and he's like, "Yeah, I got a promotion." They're about to drink wine, and then she's like cleaning the dishes, and then she rips off her clothes and it's like lingerie, and then she just starts like fucking animal fucking him on the counter. It's fucking weird. It's so weird.
like,
And it's
like,
another thing, bro. It's another thing where like they hype up some of these crypt females, like oh, like hubba hubba, and she's like looks mid as hell.
dude, that one fucking episode, bro, when
Oh
we
no,
made that,
that was foul. No offense to that actress, that was foul. She's the most 5 out of 10 lady out there.
bro. She was like, she literally, she went into that bathroom looking like a 6, right? And she
She
came
came
out
out
looking
looking
like a
worse.
She came out looking like a 3. I'm like,
I know she looked better before, bro. Like, what the hell?
how do you make someone look this unappealing? I felt bad. I'm like, the makeup job was just horrible.
Bro,
And like,
the two best
oh,
females, I swear to God, like at least in season two. So like Corman's Calamity, the police chick he was going for, she was hot. I was like, yeah, shout out to bro. He got a bag one. And then the best Crip female so far out of these two seasons I've seen, bro. Demi Moore in the first episode of season two, bro. Dead right. She's so fucking good.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yo, that was
Low
extra
key though,
goon. That was extra goon points. Pretend I didn't say that.
the,
Hold
that
on.
episode's lucky fucking weird though. That
No,
episode's
it
so
is, bro. I said it was okay because it's just like a fat dude who just like I don't know. The gypsy lady keeps telling her like, "Oh, you're finna inherit this money," and then she ends up being like the millionth customer. First of all, I never understood that millionth customer shit. That shit's got to be fake, bro. What store would give out $1 million to like the millionth customer, bro? I see that all the time in like cartoons.
yeah, it's fucking stupid. Like, have you ever seen? You know what it kind of reminds me of almost like on Black Friday. There's these stores you win. It's like the first 100 customers are gonna get this and
I
this,
don't know.
and like they probably don't even have 100 of those things, or if they do, it's like, or maybe they have more than 100. It's like, who the fuck
Yeah.
cares, bro? Like, no one's going to your store to get fucking a stuffed animal or some free bullshit. Like, they just want like they want a flat
PS5. They
screen
need that
TV.
PS5, bro. The hell?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's
Axe
say that.
Body Spray Awards,
Oh, it's
dead right, and Brothers
season
Keeper. What is
three.
it? What is that even supposed to mean?
Oh, Axe body spray is something I came up with. It's like basically it means like the episode is hyped up by a lot of people, but that shit is like Axe body spray. Like you know how they used to hype up in middle
Oh,
school like Axe, like people would bro. I used to douse that shit all over me. It's the most mid fucking smelling ass thing ever.
and,
Like
and
as a young dude, you think it's so good.
and it's so like overpowering
Yeah,
that
bro.
like
Bro, you do one spray and like all the bitches in the room are like, ew, who put that on? I'm like, oh hell
bro,
no.
you have a better shot getting some game if you had like the slight sense of BO rather than putting that on.
Bro, I could have taken an orange and just rubbed it over me. I'd have been done better than with that action, bro. No, so you said dead. So dead right is the one that's Demi Moore is in there with the fat dude.
Yeah, yeah. Demi
People hype up that episode, and then
Demi Wright
Brothers
Demi
Keeper.
Wright's
People like that one, but that's the one where you remember the two dudes who were like, they were like conjoined twins, like they were stuck together.
Oh yeah, the episode's kind of weird, but it's interesting. I like the idea.
Yeah, it was a little funny, but like I didn't care too much for it.
You know what kind of what kills that episode? The sexual stuff. And it's not because I don't mind it in like the sense that it's like
Bro,
I can't have
that
sex and stuff. It's just
bro,
it's weird knowing that the other guy is like almost like a rapist kind of like thing, you know what I mean?
bro, facts. Like I was like, bro, this dude's got like so many harassment cases, bro. He was
I know.
crazy.
And then the other guy is this like sweet dude. Like I get the idea. I think it's cool, but I wish instead of like sexual remarks, it was more like just like maybe one guy was a little bit more, like, creepy with it, and then one of them was just, like, a bit I don't know, I get it, it's horror
Bro,
movie,
and
but
the first of all, the episode was going somewhere, but then you find out that the girl he fell in love with was like hired the whole time. I was like, what the fuck? Like that's like
I don't know, that was so
that ru-
weird,
that
and
ruined
bro,
the whole fucking building.
the ending? The fuck was that? The ending is probably the worst
No,
ending.
first of all, I hate the fact that the show keeps trying to act like the gas chamber still exists. Bro, we are not in World War II, bro. Like the electric chair was literally in the first episode. What goddamn prison is using the gas chamber in the goddamn 1990s, bro? Come on, bro.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw one of those, like, 1970 something?
Yeah, like come on,
Like
bro. Like the electric chair, yeah, okay. Like, yeah. I don't know, it was whatever. Yeah, he said wait till you see the hot chick from the Hornball Neighbor episode season 3. I gotta rewatch that one. Go ahead and throw Lower Birth and Axe by. Yeah, Lower Birth. I'm surprised how many people actually really like Lower Birth. I get it's a Crypt Keeper origin story, but like the Crypt Keeper thing came at the very end, and the rest of the episode is so fucking random. It's like you got a bunch of circus freaks, which is like okay, whatever, and then the two-headed dude falls in love with a mummy. He fucks a mummy and then pumps out the Crypt Keeper. And like The mummy's curse, like it's like some Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's like return the slab. Except it's not return the slab. It's that if you steal her amulet, you get your balls cut off. It's like the weirdest fucking why.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah. Yo, people. If you've not watched Crypt, that shit's gonna sound wild as hell. Mind you, it's people's favorite, one of their favorite episodes. So you know.
Yo, low key, I'm gonna hop on that Crypt train for like most of the summer probably, and then I'm gonna tackle Dark Side though. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Bro, bro, do not. Yeah, he did commit necrophilia. No cap. No, bro, Tales from the Dark Side. You gotta get through that rough, and then like season 3 and 4 are like on average better. I think
Yeah.
season 3 has an episode that I love. I think Comp loves it. Everyone loves it. It's called the Circus. That one's good.
Yeah.
It's a good fucking episode.
Mm, good shit.
But season
Yeah.
1 and 2, Lord have mercy. You already saw Jin No Chaser, so you got to get through the rest of that crap.
Oh, Jin No Chaser's my shit, bro. It's the best anthology horror episode I've ever seen.
Yeah, I wish you spoke like that during the live call. Man, I wish that's what you were saying. Outside, I hope that's what you were saying. Outside of like the 90 fucking Daily Motion ads that we got every single 5 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, we're like, okay, we'll watch this quick like 25-minute episode before we head to bed. Turns into like 35 minutes.
They always play ads too after like the worst scene. Like they'd show the worst scene and then it's like hit you with the ad.
Oh my god, and you know what pissed me off? Is you hear this loud ass genie go, ha 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 ha, like this like
Oh.
horrible laugh.
Bro, it's so crazy that they got like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like, dude is an NBA like fucking legend, and he's in that dog shit episode. Like,
Dude,
Crip, bro, how?
Kareem is like
I mean, he fucking had the most points for how long, bro? He's had the most points, and then that dude is like in one of the
he
worst
did.
fucking episodes of fucking Dark Side. It's crazy.
And not to mention, Kareem like took a break from basketball for a while, I think. So that's already a one up on Michael Jordan. So
Also, the dude from I just remember the dude from the episode. Remember we were talking about the Switch with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So that
yeah.
that dude who was like the old guy, I think he actually plays one of the main characters in the second segment of the Tales from the Dark Side movie, which is like the real Creepshow 3. So he's in Tales from the Dark Side in the movie.
Oh, good shit. Yeah. I
And the dude who was in the episode The Sacrifice in this Crip season 2, which was a boring ass episode, is the
Yeah, I
couple
hated that
who,
episode.
bro, he is the dad from Smart House.
Smart House.
The
What's
Disney
that?
Channel, it's a Disney Channel, famous Disney Channel movie, Smart House. It's like the AI house that they had back in the day. It's like in the 90s.
Oh, I know what you're fucking talking about. I've never seen it actually. A lot of the people I grew up around though did. Like a lot of the people, but they were usually a
He
few
he
years old.
played the dad. So the guy who plays in Sacrifice is the dad from Smart House, which is funny.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Here, Comp is giving you some consolation for that. Hold on. Season 1 of Darkseid is a mixed bag. Season 2 is mostly dull with just what the fuck ideas. 3 is a step in the right direction, but some bad. 4 has higher highs on average, but bad ones are awful. Season 2 of Darkseid, for some reason, is like the most nerf season in terms of blood and stuff in the show, minus the last episode. And then name the 2 actors that were in Crypt Darkseid Monsters. I mean, I can't name them, but I know their faces. I know their faces.
Yo, monsters. Monsters would be an interesting like run
Monsters is
through.
like it's kind of like the sequel of Tales from the Dark Side. It's like if Tales from the Dark Side continued, it would be Monsters.
Yeah, yeah. Is it made by most of the same people too?
I think so. I think so.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Steve,
kind of
Steve, yeah, Steve Buscemi is one. Also, Tales from the Crypt. Hey, Joe Pesci is in one of the episodes. I gotta wait for that one 'cause he has that famous scene. What the
yeah.
fuck is this shit?
Isn't he like looking at a house or something? I'm
I
trying to
think he
remember.
is. I think he is. He like looking
Yeah.
at it. I was like, what the fuck is
Now
this?
that's a fucking famous clip, and I doubt most people could tell you that's from Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, it probably blew up after like people were just sharing it. So.
Yeah. Someone probably randomly stumbled upon it, went,
Oh,
"Oh, that's funny," and then everybody picked
also
it.
the guy who plays James Bond is also in Tales from the Crypt, the new James Bond movies. That dude is in Tales from the Crypt.
That's cool stuff.
Tales from the Crypt had a lot of like pull. Like it was so fucking famous. They got so many famous people on Tales
Oh
from the
my
Crypt.
god, dude. Just in season 1 and 2, like, tons of famous people. Bing, 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 bing. All over the place. Like,
Tales from the Dark Side spent all their budget on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He saw how that shit went, and he's there like, "Yep, can't get any actors after this guy."
yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And they fucking that's basically, I bet that's 99% of the budget for that episode. I mean, what? Fucking
That
teapot?
is that is literally the most of the budget, bro. He had to have like, bro, he had to have taken such a low ass pay, bro. Like a dude like that, I think he must have like been watching the show with his kids, and he's like, I should be on this thing, and he's like, okay.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
That's crazy. I also have to watch the 70s. Was it the 70s Twilight Zone? We reviewed one of the episodes for Goose Junkies called The
Oh,
Shadow
yeah.
Man. I love The Shadow Man. It's a good ass episode, but I have to watch more of it. But I heard it's rough, so I don't know.
Wait, what was I there for that, or was that
No,
after?
this was one of our most recent ones.
Oh, 'cause I remember we watched something from, like, the
No,
old
no, the
Twilight Zone.
OG. We watched the camera
The
episode that
camera,
inspired
yeah.
Spirited.
God,
That was actually a fun episode. The original Twilight Zone one. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest thing, but I liked it. I don't know.
it's like a fun idea, and you can tell that, like, yeah, Stein probably drew inspiration from half of these things, but
Yeah. Oh,
I
80s
mean,
class. Okay.
here's the thing too, though. Like, people are like, he fucking stole the idea. It's like, this dude probably didn't even remember. Like, he was probably just like, oh, that's a good idea, like a haunted camera or a living dummy. Like, yeah, of course it was in fucking Twilight Zone. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, he
No, I
probably.
mean, like some of my favorite authors like get inspired by a bunch of as long as you do your own twist on it, like I don't care. Like one of my new favorite authors is Tim Curran, and a lot of his stuff is like inspired off of other people's, but he always
Mhm.
throws his own twist and shit. So I like his shit.
So, have you read any Goosebumps lately?
I have not, no. I read
Yeah.
the only kids horror thing I read was Dare to Be Scared, which is like a short story collection by Robert Sansucci. That was Monster Bloods, I think one of his favorite authors. He said you should read it. It's like urban legend stories that you would see from like scary stories to tell in the dark, but he makes his own like original versions of them, so they're not like accurate. He like takes them and then he does his own shit with them, and some of them are like unique. But the two of the stories that are actually good. One of them was about some kids who go to like a movie theater, and there's like a advertisement for like a new movie that's coming called The Fright Master, where it's like about a villain who can make your dreams and imagination come to life. So the kids watch this movie about like killer ants in the Amazon, like killing a bunch of people, and then one of the kids gets scared, and then the Fright Master starts haunting the dude, and the entire movie starts coming to life in his house, which was cool as fuck.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
And then the other story that I love is called like Mrs. Moonlight. It's about like a girl who keeps like lying and acting like she's like a terrible kid. And then her like Mexican grandma says like, "Oh, there's a woman named Mrs. Moonlight. Like she'll come when the moon is out and take you away." And it was fucking scary. It was fucking creepy as hell. Because, like, when the moon is out, she can snatch you away, but when you're hidden in the shadows, she can't get you. So the girl is, like, in a corner of the living room behind, like, the shadow in the corner, and the fucking moonlight lady's, like, trying to break through the shadow and, like, grab her. And she's, like, looking in at her and, like, trying to snatch her away.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and then her grandma comes in, and her grandma's like, "Oh, I just made that story up. It wasn't real." And then because she pulled her daughter out of the corner, the fucking lady grabs her and takes her away, and it's fucking dark.
Shoot. And that's for kids? Wow.
Yeah, it's actually some of his shit's pretty gory. Robert Sansucci, Monster. I read Monster Blood's favorite short story by him called Many, which was like kids who bring this like Ouija board into this like place that burned down, and they try to summon ghosts, and then they end up summoning like a whole horde of demons, and they leave one of the guys behind, and he effectively gets like demon gang raped. No, like no
Oh,
pun intended, like fucking horrible. And then he comes back to haunt them. So yeah,
oh,
it's fucking
shit.
dark.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
But Goosebumps though, I plan on rereading Fright Camp for a review. I'm just like, I gotta do that.
So that's what I was kind of planning on. I kind of want to read that one, maybe in like June, July. I thought that's like a good like summer one. You know what I mean?
It is a good summer one. It's
And
like
I own it.
Horrorland meets a camp. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. And I've owned it for a year now, just about. So it's like, I mean, I don't see a better time than now to pick it up. I mean, I gotta be real. I'm just about done with the Most Wanted series. Oh my
You
god.
gotta finish it now. You started. You gotta end it.
I'm just like, dude, I
But read Zombie Halloween and you will feel a lot better. Read that shit.
you know,
Zombie Halloween is my favorite. One of my favorite Goosebumps books. Period. But it's easily like the best modern in my opinion.
yeah. I just read this.
No, that's why. That's I told you to start with Creature Teacher. You didn't listen to me, and you read that shit. You should have saved that to the end. Fucking, I have heard nothing but dog shit things about that dog shit book. Fuck that George Lopez cheese ass grin bitch ass motherfucker, bro.
This fucking cover, dude. Like,
Anybody who loves Doctor Maniac, man, y'all need fucking help, bro. Go support Purple Rage.
yeah.
Like, what the hell?
No, and here's the thing too, is why not just make a fucking Attack of the Mutant sequel? Like, if you're gonna make a
Yes,
sequel, like, goddamn,
yes,
dude. And like,
bro.
here's the thing, I don't think that would turn out that great, in all honesty. But like, at least there's something to work with.
You know what?
Doctor Maniac.
Bro, you could have had like a Mass Mutant sequel, right? And then make like Doctor Maniac just like a side villain that's like competing against the Mass Mutant, and they fucking face off each other. Like that's fine. Purple Rage comes in there. That's fine. You know, it doesn't need to be Maniac, bro. Y'all really like Maniac, bro. Look at me in the eyes, bro. Whoever's watching this, bro. Y'all really fuck with Maniac like that, bro. Stop, bro. Y'all are lying. He doesn't do
Yeah, bro.
anything.
Yo, okay. Book idea. This would have been way better than fucking See You Now, right?
Bro, this man comp said most wanted covers look like
Yeah, I
teams of
saw that.
Goosebumps. That is accurate as hell.
No, but no. Okay, Masked Mutant versus Doctor Maniac. Make that a book. That could
That'd be
work. I
fine.
mean, come on, and have the Masked Mutant win because he's fucking better. Let's just.
No. Maniac can't win. Bitch ass cannot win, bro. It has to be Maniac. Bro, but the Masked Mutant, he's actually like kind of cool as a villain. He's not great, but he's cool. You know, he can change his forms. He can like
He's cool.
shapeshift. What the fuck does Maniac, bro? Maniac literally eats dead squirrels, bro. Look at me in my eye and tell me that he's better than Mass Mew. You cannot do that, folks. Don't cap. Don't cap.
Yeah, it's dude. Doctor Maniac, the first Doctor Maniac book. I mean,
Oh my
I know
god.
I've talked about it on the channel before, but
Oh my
that
god.
that book is already like kind of fucking bad. Like, if we're
You know
being real.
what? The middle part is like decent. It's like pretty good, but that beginning and ending is fucking rough.
No, but like I'm saying, of the first book, I feel like it's bad just because of the first half. Like that's what I'll always say.
True.
It's so backloaded that it's like hard to believe, dude. It's like when you see like a chick with like a huge butt but no boobs. You know? Like
Okay,
I know this is a
that's
weird
terrible. A
comparison.
terrible analogy because that's my type of woman. But fuck it, I don't care. Terrible analogy.
No, but it's like you really have to imagine it. So it's like the first half has to be one of the worst 60 pages of all Goosebumps. And
You know
I
what? It's
mean
just
that
like a
very
hot
sincerely.
girl, and then when she starts talking, it's like, holy fuck, you lose brain cells like off rip. It's like face value, yeah, it looks cool. And then you read it and you're like, oh my god. Purple Rage again carried it. And you know what? The ice skating rink climax is pretty fun, you know? It's
No, it was
weird.
good.
It's pretty fun.
The second half of Robbie Short's first Doctor Maniac is actually decent. I
By the
liked it.
way, book has a great title. Don't speak on it enough. I love that title. It's a great fucking
Yeah.
title.
And here's the thing, is I feel like a lot of, books, like I've heard people say before, like, I wish Goosebumps would make a character's name more recognizable. I feel like Robbie Shorts, he's a one-off character, but he's so memorable. Not just because he's in the title of the book, which he deserves to be. I think he's great.
but he's just also a great character. Like it made sense why they put him in the title, and they make it kind of sound weirdly epic, if you know what I mean. And then you
Honestly,
get
though, it's kind of funny because Robbie Schwartz is what's the dude's name from Mass Mew? Was it Skipper? He's kind of a ripoff of Skipper a little bit.
he is.
Only difference is he writes comics. He doesn't really read them.
Yeah. But then you have Doctor Manic will see you now, and it's like, first of all, the cover looks like shit on this one. It just does.
Bro, I remember Comp talking about the book, and I remember he fucking brought up like one of the characters is like his powers to make fruits. I was like, bro, if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bro, like, bro, Stein is
So
awful
bad.
at writing superhero books. He needs to stop. The only superhero book that he wrote that I genuinely think is like very good, if not great, is actually not even in Goosebumps. It's in fucking Nightmare Room. It's called Shadow Girl. Fucking great story. That's a great one. And then apparently he ripped off his own book and partially copied it over to Night Howler, which is like I heard an inferior version of that book. So
Oh really? Shoot.
yeah, I think he just had amnesia. He just forgot that he wrote Shadow Girl. So I guess How I Learned to Fly is also technically a superpower story. Also,
Nah, it's so
no,
light
but
on that.
they turn into superheroes though for the race before they start racing.
They do for like 20 pages, 30
Yeah,
pages,
yeah,
yeah.
20 pages. Yeah. It's not like your typical one.
But
Help,
it's
yeah.
not like
Help We Have Strange Powers was like X Men, so it wasn't really
like
superhero.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Ghastly
yeah,
Grin,
Gaslight Grinner
yeah.
is fucking fire too.
Rare Dark W though, I can't agree there, bro.
They have
I
a
feel like
fair amount of
I'm the only
W's,
person.
fair amount.
I feel like I'm like when it comes to Are You Afraid of the Dark, I feel like I don't agree with like 90% of what people say. Like it's like there's been episodes where people are
Most of
like,
your takes.
"This is horrible," and I'll be like, "This is actually not bad," and then they'll be like, "This is amazing," and I'm like, "It's okay."
The way you
Like
felt about Are You Afraid of the Dark is how I feel about like Tales from the Crypt. Is like even the worst shit. It's like I kind of find some charm in it.
yeah, like and here's the thing about Dark too is it's like when it comes to charm and kids horror, I don't think there's another like piece of media out there really that I can. Well, actually, there's one, and it's When Good Ghouls Go Bad. But
Yeah,
there's not another besides Dark and that one movie. There's not a single other piece of kids media that I'm like I can just get behind everything because of how like well the charm is. You know, like
my problem with Dark though is like I don't know why. I just feel like some episodes are just like they fucking get so boring to me sometimes. It's like, I don't
oh,
know.
they're so fucking boring, dude. And
It's
like
not even that they're like always shit. It's just like the
dude,
bad ones are sometimes so fucking boring. It's like, oh my god.
season 2, dude. Season 2. Oh my
I
god.
don't even remember which was in what season. I forgot what season I love. I think I might have said season three was my favorite in Dark, or maybe season four. I don't remember. No, season three.
Uh,
Season three. Season three.
honestly, seasons. I'm gonna say it. Seasons 1 and 2 are
Season one is
probably
overrated as all hell. Season one is so overrated by people.
some of the worst kids horror episodes are in those 2 seasons. Like,
Wait. You
are
gotta refresh my memory. What was in season one's worst?
okay? You had Phantom Cab, which I
Oh my
actually like.
god.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. That's one I like. That's what I'm saying. Like people like hate that episode. I fucking love that episode. It's great. Uh, but yeah, Phantom Cab. You have oh shit. I'm even forgetting. Half these episodes are fucking ghost stories, dude. They're
They're
just so
too
boring.
damn. First of all, Are You Afraid of the Dark is way too many fucking episodes. It's got like 90 fucking episodes. It's
Yeah.
too much. Way too much. And my problem with Dark, and I swear to God, dude, every time I've talked about this, fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark fans get so butthurt about it. Are You Afraid of the Dark fans always talk about the same goddamn 15 episodes. Y'all do not talk about the other fucking 75 episodes in the show. Y'all always ignore the other 75 episodes in the show. Most fans out there, if you talk to them about Dark, they're always like, I love this show, man. What episodes you love? Laughing in the dark, man. I mean, Dead Man's Low, man. You gotta get that Phantom Cab, man. Yo, Vink, man. Vink, Midnight Madness. I'm like, I know. Some of
It's
those
the
are good,
same
they're
fucking
fire, but it's
episode.
like, fuck, like, you haven't seen the other stuff? Oh, You know what? At least they're nice. They're nice on
I
that
don't know if
Reddit.
anybody's heard of.
No, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The people do piss me off like that when they're like, "Hey guys, are you fans of this like little?" I saw dead ass. I was looking up Tales from the Crypt episodes today, and I saw a Reddit like comment on like whatever Reddit it was. I don't know what Reddit it was. It was like, "Is anybody else fans of Tales from the Crypt?" I'm like, bro, like that's like asking, "Are you a fan of like Friday the 13th?" It's like, I'm pretty sure most fucking people have seen this shit. Yes. Like the hell. You know how much merch there is of Tales from the Crypt? Like, come on, bro.
Jesus Christ,
Now
dude.
Tales
And
from Dark Side.
you know,
Y'all
I'm
motherfuckers
I'm
say that.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to like people saying stupid shit, though, even like our server has some people that I'm just like, why do you even ask this stuff?
No,
Like,
sometimes there are some shit that's just like,
oh
oh
my
boy.
god, dude. Some guy like I don't even know who this was, honestly. Some dude at one point in our server asked like, "Is it a hot take for me to say Slappy's not good?" I'm like,
No, that shit has gotta be bait. It's gotta be like fishing. That's gotta be like a fishing line, like worms have to step on that, like God Lord have mercy. God.
it's so fucking corny, bro. It's so corny. Like, how do you even fucking live, bro? If I typed that shit, I wouldn't sleep at night.
So done with Slappy talk, man. Fuck Slappy, bro. Oh my god. And you know what's
Dude,
crazy? I'm done with Slappy because I gotta read so many of his goddamn books left. So many of his stupid fucking books left. I gotta read, and I'm gonna get to them sooner than later, so I'm not dogpiled at the end. And I hate Goosebumps at the end of my journey. That's why I
yeah.
don't read all the great books in Goosebumps because I want shit to look forward to. I don't want to be stuck with mid and bad at the end of my journey like Michael Goosebumps fan did. He got
Oh
stuck
my
with some mid ass shit at the end that he had to get through.
dude, I have
Hold
besides
on one
Slappy
second. Let
being
me read.
terrible.
Let me read this one comment he did. I think Dark Dragon or Super Specs is a good gauge of what you'll get average with Dark. Yeah, that's fair. Throw in a Ghost one and probably more fair to that. Better concepts in kids horror on the whole, but execution is a bit predictable, underwhelming 60%. If I agree with that, they got good concepts, just execution. They always somehow try to take a lazy route. You want to drop a nuke in Discord? Just start dissing Stein. Yeah, God forbid you diss Stein. I mean, the thing is, I'm like moderate. I don't know. I've been moderate in all my opinions, minus like a few things I like rep to death. But like Stein, I don't like it when people are like Stein is like a hack, like he's not talented and he like got successful by luck. I'm like, man, shut the hell up. Why are you a Goosebumps fan if you're
I
like
know, yeah.
thinking Stein is like not talented or like can't write? Because clearly it's not the case. He's got fucking Fever Swamp. He's got goddamn Haunted Mask. He's got Werewolf Skin. He's got Are You Terrified? Like I can list all of his best shit. Dead House. Like I stay out of the basement. Like I could Camp Nightmare. Like I keep going. Ghost Camp. He's got fucking fire ass. That's not a fluke. Yeah, it's not a fluke. But then
No,
the
he has
people who are
good
like,
shit, bro.
Stein can't miss. I'm like, that ass, bro. Have you read this shit, bro?
Yeah, go 6 books into OG series and you'll immediately yeah, you'll immediately take that back.
Yes. Like, bro. Hell, I think fucking Isaiah from Goosebumps Crew asked me to. I wasn't able to make a yesterday night's episode because he texted me last moment. He apologized, but he said that if you want to hop on the episode later when we talk about like why the Monster Blood books are considered bad. So yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about why those books are fucking bad. And again, testament to Stein's writing. Those fucking sequels are horrible. God damn it. The first book was decent. It was fine. And after that, Lord have mercy. So don't tell me that Stein cannot
Honestly though.
miss. Like, come on.
Honestly though. Monster Blood 1 is a great book. People are fucking tweaking,
You
bro.
know what? If you think it's a great book, I respect it because I thought it was pretty good, decent. I liked it. People hate on it saying it's the worst. Y'all are fucking high. No way it's worse than those
No, no.
goddamn sequels.
And,
No.
and, and I've heard some people say Monster Blood 2 is better than the first one. I'm like,
Bro,
you
you
fucking
know which
kidding
monster
me?
you know which Monster Blood 2 is better than the first one? God damn it, the original episode from the TV show Monster Blood on a
Yes.
Plane. I love that episode. People getting eaten through the airplane seats. All you needed was Monster Blood fucking taking the cart down the middle aisle and giving out peanuts to people. If you had that,
They
fucking
dude, they should have never made Monster Blood 2. They should have just kept that TV episode and That would have
Yeah.
been it.
Now, why did Stein not do that? I wish Stein would have done that instead. It'd have been fucking cool.
I know. What the fuck is his problem? This shit's
What
good,
had
dude.
to give his cuddles, man. Stein fans are about as rabid as. Well, no, actually, I'll say is King fans are fucking delusional. At least Stein fans got some sense. King fans are like Tiana Trump level dick throaters. Like his new shit is goddamn mid and garbage, and they suck that man off so bad. He is nowhere near his prime when he was in the 80s and 90s as a cokehead. He fell off hard as hell.
He's a
Should have
cokehead.
stayed on the coke, buddy, if you wanted to keep your writing. But I'm glad he's sober. I'm glad he's happy in life when he's not fucking talking about COVID and Trump and Twitter and all of his goddamn books. But yeah, well, good, whatever. And
Here's some
honestly,
advice. Stay on the coke in
yeah,
case you want to,
bro,
do good in life.
Stephen King gets fucking a million fucking copies sold off his new shit books. This dude needs love. Right here. That's why I rep smaller dudes. This dude right here, give him some fucking love. This is good
Yes,
shit.
yes.
Good shit.
Let's get it.
Actually, what's funny? I spent like $20 on this one because it had three. This one has like three exclusive stories in it, which is like we only know the titles of them. But I paid, and I'll just say it on the live stream. And actually, I didn't pay. This was a graduation gift, so I didn't even buy it. My family, like my mom got it. Fucking 4 times as much I spent on a hardcover, which is coming all the way from like Oregon to my house because that one is signed by him, signed by the artist. There's less than
Oh,
30 copies of it in the wild, so I'm one of 30 people who own that. And it's got 3 exclusive stories in there, which are so rare, we don't even know the titles of them. But guess what? Your boy's gonna be the first person on the internet to even
let's
talk about
fucking
what they
go,
are. So
bro.
that's history.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah. That's like the only like I don't usually buy hardcovers because I'm like, why the fuck would I? But if it's like something that's worth it, I'll buy it.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome, dude.
And that
Fucking
one is
signed copy.
it's called Horrors of War. It's like I think it's like 15 stories. Every story takes place in a different war. So like one's Indian War, one's Mongolian invasion, World War One, World War Two, Iraq War, a bunch of them. So it's cool.
Yeah, everybody. King is like one notch above book club horror and one notch below the niche authors with something to prove.
Yeah,
At this point,
right now he's like that. Right now he's like so book club horror is like me and Comp I think talked about in another chat. It's like if you go on Goodreads and you see Goodreads top picks, they're like the most mid horror books you'll ever read. Like they're like the most average shit that people are like. And you'll see the reviews. All the reviews are the diversity and melancholy of the 2 pages of horror in this 500-page novel. It's like no, like come on, man. What's up, Isak? What's up? I love Goosebumps. How y'all doing? Popping in to say, oh, what's up, Goosebumps for Dummies? Alejandro popping in to say, hello, about to do some schoolwork. Have a good one. Bro, stay here while you do your schoolwork. Who gives a shit? Just do your
yeah,
schoolwork.
bro.
Keep this up in the background.
You gotta multitask.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good habit to get into.
You're in
Unless
high
you
school.
fucking
Listen, man, high school work is not that important. Try to get a good grade, but not all the assignments are that important. College is more important if you go to college. If not, then it's okay.
let's go, bro. Let's go.
You don't really need to. You can still find a good job without going to college, but it is what it is.
You can still find a good job if you do cocaine, and it's 1985, and you write for Joe and Carrie and Christine and all
See,
those bangers.
the reason, yeah, A's get you paid. True. The reason why, the reason why King is so disappointing me now is because I'll say this: the best horror book in all of existence, kids horror, young adult horror, just in general, to me is Night Shift by Stephen King. Amazing short story collection. Every story is like a banger. And he went from that to like mid, straight mid.
Oh my!
People say
Is
Stein fell off. Shut up. King fell off.
Yo, Stein didn't fall off. Except
No.
here's the issue. Here's the issue with modern books is it's like because here's the thing
He
with the
keeps
OG books.
reusing ideas. I don't know why. Give us the
There's
Dead
this
House sequel. Stop stalling, bro.
no, I know. It's like with OG series, there was so much creativity that it
Thanks.
was like half of these books weren't even that great in concept, and then you'd really think about what it was, what it tried to do, and you're like, you know what? This is pretty fucking cool. Like honestly, like there's some books just from the first 10 books, first 12, that's like you wouldn't expect something like a mask coming alive that attaches to you and you can't get it off. Like I think that's a really interesting idea. You don't expect stuff like that. Or fucking honestly, people diss Curse of the Mummy. I think that has one of the best stories of all
Oh my god.
Goosebumps stuff.
Bro, I did a video with Micah because we were doing that. We tried recording. It was like a Zoom thing. We had to like he had a laptop, so we had to like do 40 minutes of Zoom recording, cut it out, and he's gonna edit it together. But Curse of
Yeah,
Mummy's Tomb, that second half, baby. Oh my goodness gracious, beautiful.
it's awesome. There's
Yeah.
a lot of creativity
I
to be
talked
had.
about it, but I was like, 'cause I was talking about the books which I feel like I like. There's books that are hated on, and then there's books which people like dismiss the hell out of, and it's like Curse of the Mummies Tomb, man. I hate when people dismiss that book. I'm like, come on, bro.
No, no, for sure. And here's the thing too, is it's
They
like,
act like it like doesn't exist. They're like, "Oh, I didn't care about it." I'm like, "Did you read it though? Like, did you read it though?"
yeah, yeah. And then people love Series 2000. I know there's creativity, but like by Series 2000, I also feel like you start getting into a little bit more of like a dry spell. Like I feel like
Bro,
Stein really wanted to make really like for like the first few books. I bet Scholastic is like, we need a marketing campaign, make them as scary as possible. So he made three back to back, like pretty dark books, really,
you
right?
know, he said it. Nightmare Room. Oh, he said Mummy's Tomb might still be his best written book in terms of prose. Yeah, second half is great writing.
Yeah,
Nightmare Room on a whole has quality writing most of the time. Honestly, I've said it before. I think Nightmare Room, the book series, is like treat that as like an extended series 2000. A lot of those books are series 2000 vibe, and they're like Locker 13 is better than a lot of those fucking cursed object, lucky object stories. Is the better one in the bunch, the book. And Shadow Girl is his
yeah,
best superhero shit he's written. It's like the best written superhero shit he's done. Other stuff is just fucking bunch of cliches and shit. That one's actually good.
yeah. But I
In his video,
I mean,
the two books which I said people actually no, three books I'll say people dismiss. Four. I gotta extend it to four. Four books in Goosebumps people dismiss all the time. I'm like, stop it. And it's from the OG 62. Deep Trouble. They just write it off. They don't read it. I think it's
yeah,
decent. I know you love it, but you know what? It's a good decom. It's a Disney Channel original movie, that type of vibe. How I Learned to Fly. People fucking dismiss the hell out of it. Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, dismiss the fuck out of it, and How to
yeah.
Kill a Monster. How to Kill a Monster is still the most unique formula out of any Goosebumps book. He's not done it.
No, no.
You didn't like that one? How?
That's it's a hot take. I know
Well,
that
I'll
book's
give you
just
this.
not
The
that good.
climax twist was stupid. The climax. I wish that climax twist did not happen. That was the most fucking brain
I
knowledge.
I honest to God think that 3/4 of How to Kill a Monster is like below average. Like,
Crazy. That's crazy.
like
That's
the
crazy. That's
the,
crazy.
the first half of the book is boring as fuck in my opinion.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Uh, and then I think that the last fourth, although like a good half of the last fourth, I know we're getting the fucking like percentages at this point. My God, I'm sorry. Uh, no,
Bro's
like
trying to get that high school diploma. He's
yeah,
trying
the ninth tenth of the book is kind of
to.
action packed, but like at the same time, I feel like
No,
the
that's
la-
cap. That's
the
cap.
last the last like very last part, like the last like 15 pages, 20 pages, that shit sucks, bro. That shit sucks. Like, come
Okay, okay, I get you. I'll agree with you there. But like up until that point, bro, when they try to poison that goddamn monster, it jumped on top of that table and fucking ripping off all the goddamn stove
no,
hose and shit.
it's very chaotic. I get the appeal, but I just
It's
don't like
like you know what I said in the video? I said it's like Home Alone, but a creature feature, which is a cool idea.
I mean, yeah, the kids are home alone and they
Setting up
don't really
booby
have
traps.
anywhere to call to.
Setting up booby traps. And like the creepiest thing about the book is the whistling. That girl keeps hearing the whistling, and then at the end it's like, yo, squad pulls up. Squad pull up, you cooked. Actually,
Yeah.
but the problem is that twist ending would be a lot scarier if it wasn't for the fact that we saw that stupid ass twist in the climax where it's like the thing is like, I'm allergic to humans. Like, oh my god. stupid.
That shit's
But
so corny,
that's
bro.
one of the hands down one of the worst climax twists. What's up, Arpit Patel? Was Patel, not Patel. I'm a Patel. Patel. Maybe you are Patel. Maybe you misspelled it. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Goosebumps completionist also brought up. There's other authors like Shusterman. I might actually give the gold card too, but still, Shusterman. Yeah, I read Darkness Creeping like you recommended. Darkness Creeping's are really good. A lot of his stories feel like The Haunting Hour, like though they feel like they could have been adapted. And he actually did write some screenplays for I think Goosebumps, Are You Afraid of the Dark, and Haunting Hour. He was in all three, so pretty cool. Or was
That's
he in
what I was
Are You
saying.
Afraid of the Dark? I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. No, it's interesting to think though. It's like with Horrorland and Most Wanted, there's just such little creativity. Like there's basically none in Most Wanted. Like so far,
I like Horrorland more than you, but yeah, it's not really creative. It's like a bunch of like he's
it's a
going
lot
back
of
to a
it's a
bunch.
lot of
Actually,
sequels.
the first half is going back to like a bunch of old Goosebumps books and like making it into some shit.
Yeah, and then here's the thing too. Every book ties in with Horrorland. It's like, dude, is
Oh
that
yeah,
the
I have
best?
not read that connected bunch, but I heard it's. The thing is, I've heard two different sides. I know some people like it, some people don't. Honestly, though, all the Horrorland segments. Maybe I'm just a Horrorland fanboy. I love Horrorland at this point. It's like, but I haven't read enough. I've still read the OG book. I saw the episode adaptation, which we're not going to go into that, but I haven't got further in. But I like it. I don't know. I like the idea. Like Slappy New Year, my favorite part of that whole book is the Horrorland segment at the beginning when they're coming out. A Little Shop of
You're
Hamsters.
at yeah.
Little Shop of Hamsters is like it's a pretty good book. It's like a better version of Monster Blood 2, but that beginning section where they're like getting attacked in that restaurant by those like blood sucking leech or like crawfish insect things that they ordered. That was fun.
It's a fun. Here's the thing: is why I liked Little Shop of Hamsters is it was like it just felt so much more fun than every other book surrounding it that it was like I immediately gravitated towards it and I just liked it more.
You
Plus,
know why? Little Shop of Hamsters, I think, it does feel the most like a OG 62 book. Like you could have seen
it
it in the
does.
OG 62.
That's what I was about to mention. Is and I think I even said this in the review. I was like, plus I feel like this is hitting a mark. Like it's itching a spot that I haven't had itched since
OG
maybe
62.
Series 2000. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, Series 2000. Yeah. The creator of Dora the Explorer, Ghost Road, Fear Street. Okay. And made Secret Admirer. Yeah, Secret Admirer. Favorite episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? One of them. I think now I don't know. I don't know if Secret Admirer is my favorite or if Night Shift is my favorite because I love Night Shift. But I don't know.
dude, Night Shift is so
Night
peak.
Shift is so fucking awesome.
Like that episode, dude. Oh my god.
Best vampire that you should
I
since
love like
Vampire Town.
dude media that like takes place exclusively at night. Just like I don't know, some does it though.
Bro,
Like some just
it's
does
that you
it.
know what it is? It's that hospital setting boost, bro. Halloween 2 had that hospital setting boost. Friday the
Yeah,
13th
sure.
Part 4 had in the beginning the hospital teaser, and then they switched away. And then Night Shift, man, hospital setting.
Yeah, honestly too. Honestly, have you guys seen Escape from New York? Because that shit like Loki takes place like almost exclusively at night. And
For F13.
no, it's called Escape from New York. It's like a
Talking about
it's
Home Alone 2. I was like, he's talking about Home Alone 2, he's talking about Friday the 13th. I might forget my
yeah.
mission. Where is it?
It's like a movie made by John Carpenter
Oh
that
shit.
like it has a ton of like horror icons in it. Like it has Donald Pleasance in it when after Halloween.
Nice.
Uh it has God, it has so many people. Tom Atkins from Halloween 3.
Oh, Tom Atkins, yeah. Comp's back.
Yeah.
Happy hearing that. It's one of his favorites. Tom Atkins is
He's
cool, man.
Comp's probably seen Escape from New York
Yeah,
10 times for
most
all I
likely
know.
he's seen it. You know what? Have you seen the anthology movie Body Bags? I saw it last year. John Carpenter, I think, is behind that one too.
Mm.
Is he? I don't know.
Interesting.
Comp can correct me, but I saw Body Bag. I wasn't really a fan of it, but it's an anthology movie, so you might be interested.
One of my friends, like weirdly enough, brought it up. Like we were at Barnes and Noble and he brought it up because he saw like the DVD for it, and I was like, "Oh, interesting."
I know Michael, Goosebumps fans saw it, comp saw it, they liked it. I was like decent on it. I was like, okay, but it's an anthology movie, so.
Yeah. A favorite setting in horror
And
is snow and tundra out in the middle of nowhere.
you should read Fear Street Ski Weekend because that was a very good Fear Street book, and that is Cabin Out in a Snowy Forest with the Psychopath. And
Honestly,
there's a scene at the end with a jet ski and gunfire, so pretty cool.
look at this, by the way.
What is
This
that?
is, or actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip
Or is
my.
that Garbage Pail Kids? What the hell is that shit? My guy, you know what? Was enjoying John. That is pretty fucking. Oh, my boy, Michael's in there.
Yes, bro. They got so the guy with the eye patch. That's from Escape from New York,
Oh, okay.
and then you got the Thing, Halloween, and They Live, which is this guy right there.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I bought that
Oh,
probably
showing
19.
John like John Carpenter. Oh, that's fucking dope.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
And
That's
that
cool.
the guy with the gray hair, that was John Carpenter himself. But yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. He has an iconic looking body bags too, because he plays like a guy who's running a morgue, so he's like messing around with dead bodies and shit. It's fun.
yeah.
The Thing by John Carpenter, 30 Days of Night, Dead Snow. Shit is eerie. Yeah, Tundra's cool. What would be
You
my
so wait,
favorite?
I'm assuming. Speaking of crypts, not to bring it back up again. I bet no one fucking cares, but uh,
Listen, tonight we're talking about everything. Everything is on the table.
yeah,
Everything is on the table.
yeah. But I bet Comp probably loves that second episode of season 1. Oh my god,
Which one? Bro,
all through the house.
who doesn't love that second episode? If you don't love it, there's a problem with you. Something wrong with you. If you don't like and all through the house, something's wrong with you.
That episode, my lord.
Peak, bro. You know what? When I first watched it, I thought it was like this is like a good episode. And then when I rewatched it for you for the collab, I was like, fuck, it's like damn good.
Yeah,
All right, that's my fifth favorite episode. I respect
it's
it, man.
so good. It's so good. You know,
Yeah,
honestly, too, like the soundtrack in Crips just works so well to its advantage. Like
bro,
in
I'm
every
telling
episode.
you, there is nothing more addictive than when you finish off an episode. Mr. Crypt Keeper sends you out, and then you hear that ending theme song, like that dun 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 dun
Yes.
dun. Dun. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Bro, there was this I have it up there. There was like this like Goosebumps vinyl thing they made like a year ago. They should do that for Crypt. They should do that for Crypt.
Oh, that'd be fire, so.
Like and they should have like the same art style too. Like here, I'll get it. I'll get it. One sec.
Let me plug in my phone too.
It's fucking look. All right.
Let's see it.
Like sorry if it's echoing, you can tell me, but
Oh yeah, the Goosebumps vinyl. Yeah,
like look at this.
that is
This
cool as hell. That is fucking awesome.
they have this kind of like art style that looks really nice. Have like some Tales from the Crypt characters on there, and have like the Crypt Keeper in the middle.
Hell yeah.
And oh shit, yeah, there's echo already.
Gotta
No,
keep holding it.
but like, dude, if I can turn this around, look at this big gatefold too, with like all the haunted masks. You know.
Oh, I have not seen that. Oh, that's so fucking fire. What the hell? That is a great piece of Goosebumps. I don't really care that much about Goosebumps merch like that much, but that I would want to own. That is fucking dope to have.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
That is
I wish
cool.
they would do something like this for Crypt though. That'd be sick.
Oh, that'd be so fire. You just have the dude from all through the house fucking get all the iconic ass villains.
Yes, bro. Get the fucking what's his name? Yeah, the Santa Claus, and
Get
have
Santa. Get who fucking else would be iconic crypt villains? That's tough. There's like so many goddamn episodes.
look at this shit too. A little cassette thing that they
Oh, that
made
is
for
fire.
this,
Yeah,
and like instead of whatever the fuck that is, Slappy, I guess.
that is
Put
like,
the Crypt Keeper on it. You know what I mean? That would be fire.
yeah, that'd be fire. They don't do anthology shows anymore, though. I wish they. You know what? That you could get that, but they would have to remake Crypt, and I don't know if they would ever do that, and probably not want it either. I don't think it'd be good.
No.
But I've said it, bro. I said it in a different. I think it was King Newsme's chat because they're talking about like a new Twilight Zone being made. Honestly, if you want to like remake anthology shows, just start adapting short stories from authors who already have that type of story out there. Do
I
not make your
honestly,
own. Don't write your own shit because when they start writing their own shit in these type of shows, it turns into like a completely different show. Like Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone was that. So.
hmm I feel like as far as Twilight Zone goes, there's too many episodes. Like they need to stop calling
Oh,
it.
yeah, there's so many, bro. Hold on. Guillermo del Toro and M. Night Shyamalan also remade Crip. I mean, Del Toro's cool, bro. M. Night Shyamalan, hell no. Don't get involved with Crip, please don't.
That dude actually needs to fucking retire. He made one good movie, got a boost of fame, and then never fucking hit again.
I think he was involved with Night Swim. I actually like Night Swim. People fucking shat on the movie Night Swim, which came out last year. Fucking high as hell. It was a pretty decently good movie. It had some kids
People,
horror element too.
I didn't watch it, but like a few of my friends saw it together, and they said it was awful. Like,
Dude, it's one of those movies that's like so bandwagon hit. I don't understand who started the bandwagon. Because when I watched it, I was like, "What the fuck are people hating on this shit?"
honestly, dude, I gotta be real. The trailer looks pretty bad. It looks pretty bad.
If you watch the movie, it's not that bad. I don't know. I didn't see the trailer. I watched the whole movie.
You know, the last thing I saw from M Night Shyamalan was old.
Oh,
That
I
movie's
I saw so many trailers. I saw a woman giving birth on an island. I was
oh
like, I'm
my
not
god.
watching this shit.
It's probably the worst movie of the 2020s so far that I've watched, but I haven't watched many, so take that.
No,
The
but
worst
you know
movie.
what you have to watch? You actually have to watch me, I think Monster Blood and Compo watched it. I think it was the first dude who watched this movie, and I was like, I told everybody to go watch it. It was Sting, which I think dropped last year. Sting is a kids horror movie pretty much, and it's good. It's good.
Sting? That's interesting. Yeah.
It's like this girl is in an apartment building with like all these like they're all like Goosebumps characters, like they're all like funny ass like family members and friends and stuff. And this meteorite crashes down through the spider, and she starts taking care of it because she's into like spiders, and her dad is like a comic book artist, so she's into like science fiction. And then it starts growing and starts becoming like a giant monster spider, and then her and her family come closer together trying to stop it. And it's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Hmm. I like movies where like I feel like it's a trope for sure, but like I like movies where like there's like some like struggles and then everybody kind of unites because of something and it's not forced.
True. I'm with you there. I
Like
agree with that.
when it's forced, like in Home Alone 4, that shit's so dumb. But
Do
when
not
it's
bring up that movie, bro. Lord have mercy. You reminded me of my review of it. God damn that movie, bro. But I agree with what you're saying, yeah. I like that type of stuff.
yeah. Um
What does it say? William Gaines' estate had the rights to Crip but wouldn't reach an agreement for the reboot to come out on TNT. Well, I'm glad he didn't agree because we didn't need it.
yeah.
Which if it came out there, I'd expect no nudity, no violence, and gore would be tame. It's like, yeah, nobody wants that shit. We don't want PG fucking Crip.
Well, yeah, it would be very I don't know how to say boring. It would just be like it would be kind of immature,
It
I
would
bet.
be boring. It'd be try to be boring. It'd try to be like, I don't know. You can do social commentary, but at the same time, it's like I don't want too much modern social commentary. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, I
You know.
honest to God, dude, like some movies these days kind of piss me off with all that
And,
stuff where it's
and, and
just
explain to me something. Why have you not watched Dead Time Stories by George Romero? Go watch that.
oh yeah, it's just such a good tale I've heard. Yeah. You know, what oh
That's
wait,
the name
sorry.
of
Tale.
couple. I was forgetting for watching.
I meant tales cuz there's like 3 per movie or whatever and there's 2 of them because that's fun, yeah. Where do you even buy that shit? Isn't it
You
even
don't
on
have to buy it. It's free on YouTube. That speaks to the quality of the movie. I think all of them are free on YouTube to watch. That's why I was able to use all the clips for my video and no copyright because nobody gives a shit about the movie.
That's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck.
Crypt is tasteless media, which isn't a harsh thing or backhanded compliment. It's supposed to be trashy. It was conceived original. Yeah, it's supposed to be like like trashy, like quick comic. And EC Comics back in the day had quick ass comics that you could just read multiple stories in one bunch, and they were good. But you would just be like, yeah, that's good, that's great. Had a good time, close up the issue, get ready for the next issue to come that month or the month after. So that's how it worked.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to be a party pooper, but I should probably get going to bed soon. I do have a couple exams tomorrow,
Fair
so
enough. All right,
yeah.
everybody. Thanks for
It's been
tuning
good
in.
though. Yeah, it was a good hour of time, an hour and 5 minutes. That was perfect. It's fun always talking about crypt and stuff. BD, if you ever want to do this again, let me know.
We'll have to
Because
because we can't do normal collabs. So this
exactly.
will have to
So
be it.
if we ever have an idea, I kind of told Comp this, kinda. If we ever have an idea for now, it seems like this is going to be the way to do it, but it'll just be less good.
Yeah.
Like, there's less editing, of course. Well, there's no fucking editing.
I think I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, Teams comes up with some recording feature because I wanted to do a top five favorite Are You Afraid of the Dark episode video with you where we both gave our like top five favorites.
I know that would have been fun, or just we were talking about Crypt season 2 reviews. That'd be fucking
You
fun as
know what?
hell.
We
But
can hold off on let's fingers crossed team does something or we find some other way to record.
yeah,
But until then, we can just shoot the shit, talk about anything. You know what?
yeah, yeah.
We could just do shit where like if we have been reading or watching stuff, we could just talk about it if we hop
Yeah, exactly. Just like this, like
on.
this is fun. It's just a conversation. Um, we got somewhat of a viewership, probably 20 viewers, which isn't that much, but
Some people could also come back and watch the live, so
yeah, exactly. A lot of people
I'll
do
go
that.
promote it on my channel too, so people can go check it out.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good night. See ya.
Adios, people.